A Shalom Akim of the Lord's elect out of the nation of Israel, which in these last days, you so called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are God's chosen people. And welcome back, Akim wa Akwath, to another lesson entitled Extended Video or Extended Response to one of the beloved brothers out there in the DC area, GMS Spiritual Army 144. And he made a very edifying, a prayer which goes into fighting for your integrity. And what I want to do, I want to add a couple precepts, to back up this powerful prayer, because this is what we are going to need in these last days, especially if you're a man of the Lord. Okay, one of the qualities that you must have as a man of Yahweh Shema Shai is integrity. Okay, integrity prayer, right? So before we go any further, we give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which are the men that taught me the 100% truth according to the law and the prophet. So, hey, let's get to it. Okay, the prayer reads, help me, to fight and keep my integrity. Okay, so you can actually listen to the brother breaking it down, in this video. But what I'm gonna do, it's first get an example of a man of the Lord who maintained his integrity. And as you know, that's Job. And Job is symbolism in these last days for your brothers. Your brothers represent Job. Okay, Job represents, him being hated. Okay, and also, which the word hated just goes into being deeply disliked. Okay, and in this world, if you profess yourself to be a Hebrew Israelite of whatever tribe, whether you're Ephraim, Judah, Issachar, you will be hated. You will be disliked. Okay, and another word for a title for Job would also be what was it? Hated, and the other one I think was persecuted, if I'm not mistaken. But these are correlations to each other. Okay, that represent a man of the Lord who's doing the will of the Lord, and part of doing the will of the Lord is keeping your integrity. Okay, so this is Job 31:6. Let me be weighed in an even balance, and according to the law states that we must have the. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let me get that in the law. Okay. Just waits. Just waits. This is the book of Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Okay, a just weight is his delight. Okay, so in this truth, you got to have a perfect balance between doing the work of the Lord first, maintaining your integrity all the way until the end, and having the responsibility and the accountability, to keep doing the Lord's work. Let me get this on the law. Wait, balance. I think that's in Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter. Yep. This is Deuteronomy 25:13. And it reads, Thou shalt not have in thy bag diverse weights, a great and a small. Thou shalt not have in thine house diverse, which your house is your spiritually speaking, that's your spirit. Okay, the word house goes into the Hebrew word bayath, or bayath, which is your tabernacle. Okay, so if your mind is unbalanced and you're unstable, having wicked thought patterns, that's not that's going to help you have integrity, man. You're going to bug out. It says, but thou shalt have a perfect and just weight. You see, a perfect and just weight, a perfect and just measure shalt thou have, that your days may be lengthened in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. So if you want to endure all the way unto the end of Esau's captivity, you got to have a perfect weight, okay? And that perfect weight and balance is symbolic to what? The understanding of the doctrine of Yahushua. Luke 1:3, it seemed good to me also, having had perfect understanding. You see, so having a perfect weights and balances represents having a perfect understanding. It says, of all things from the very first, to write unto thee in order, most excellent Theophilus. Okay, and I believe Philus means a Theo. I believe that's God, right? Brother, want to correct me on that if I'm not mistaken, but the word Theo, that's where you get the word God. Okay, and Philus is where you get the word brother. So brother of God, brother of Yahweh Shema Shai. So a man of the Lord who has integrity will be a friend of Yahweh Shema Shai. But the only way to be his friend, to be on his good side, you're supposed to be right in order and have perfect understanding of what? The scriptures. And the only way to have perfect understanding of the scriptures, simply go back to the book of Job 28:28, and it gives you the answer of how to have perfect understanding. This is Job 28:28, one of my favorite scriptures. It says, and unto man, which is the Israelite man of the elect, he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. You see, and evil is really anything contrary to the doctrine of what Yahweh Shai laid out, for his man. Now, what I want to do is go into the word integrity. It says, steadfast adherence to a strict moral or ethical code, the state of being unimpaired, soundness, the quality or condition of being whole or undivided. And when you go into the etymology of the word integrity, which I had it here on deck, or I have it here on deck, it says innocence, blameless. You see, we must be blameless. Soundness, completeness. Okay, we go down here, it says what? Perfect condition. So hey, you Akim, man, you got to be in perfect condition. Okay, and perfect condition means having a perfect mindset. Okay, now we know that we're not perfect in the flesh. We have brothers have torn the flesh. We got ailments. The flesh tends to bug out, but your spirit, that's what counts, man. Okay, you got to be whole. Okay, have a wholeness of mind. Again, the word perfect condition. You see, you got to be in perfect condition in this faith, man. And that's what brings forth your integrity, having a perfect mindset. So going back to Job 31:6, let me be weighed in an even balance, that Yahweh may know mine integrity. See that? So one more thing, this is Isaiah 32:1. Someday, which is a prophecy, there will be a king. And who's that king? That king speaking about Yahushua, who rules with integrity. Yahushua is going to have the most perfect standard of what it means to be a real man, a real king, a real masculine man. Because a real masculine man, is because in this world they show you that being a masculine man is lifting weights and hiking and paying your bills, and which these are responsibilities that a man must have, of course. But a real man of the Lord, a real king, will maintain his integrity. He will not bow down to a lower standard. Okay, like it tells you here in the book of 7,000 men. Okay, and these men represent the elect. Okay, you will not have you will not have a man of the Lord who will be bowing down to this new upcoming system. This is Romans 11:2. Okay, Romans 11:2. Let's see what that says. get straight to the point. It says, Yahweh has not cast away his people, which he foreknew. Don't you know that the scripture saith to Elias, how he maketh intercession to God against Israel, right? Israel, the elect. I have reserved myself 7,000 men, right, which have integrity, who have not bowed down to the knee to the image of Baal. Even so, then, at this present time also, there is a remnant according to the election of grace. So those 7,000 men and that remnant, okay, according to the grace, those are the men who have the integrity of Yahushua. It says here, verse 1, it says, and national leaders who govern with justice. And that's happening now. Okay, you're going to have brothers that are building up their integrity, and ultimately they will become national leaders. Okay, we're going to be leaders of our people, and not only our people, but the whole earth, and govern with justice. Each of them will be like a shelter from the wind and a place to hide from storms. And that's going to happen during the times of Jacob's trouble, man. Men of the Lord will be hiding shelter, okay, meaning they're going to have the wisdom of how to maneuver in this upcoming, the upcoming calamities, which is Jacob's trouble, man. It says, and a place to hide from storms. They will be like the streams flowing in the desert, like the shadow of a giant rock in a barren land. Okay, barren land, and the word barren, let me get that. Barren means unfruitful, and that represents here. Okay, when that famine of the word hits, this is 2nd Ezra 5:1. Okay, there's gonna be no more communication, no more internet. So the only man who will have, the true doctrine, which is symbolism to the integrity of Yahushua, and you're gonna have people looking for that, man. But only the elect will obtain it. This is 2nd Ezra 5:1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth, right, shall be hidden, and the land, which is the land of Babylon primarily, shall be barren of faith. You see that? The word barren means unfruitful. So when you go back here to the book of Isaiah 32:1 and 2, it says, like the shadow of a giant rock in a barren land. You see, so very soon, okay, this system, man, everybody's gonna lose their integrity. Everybody's gonna, if you're not the elect, you're gonna bow down to this beast, man. But you're gonna have men of the Lord who will have the integrity of Job, the integrity of Isaiah, Jeremiah, all the ancient prophets, especially Yahushua, man, and they will not bow down to the image of the beast, which is ultimately symbolism to worshiping Shaitan. So, hey, there's a prayer, man, that it's a powerful, okay, that brothers could pray here and there, just to examine your spirit and keep your integrity. And again, Akim, this is a extended prayer precept that I wanted to add on for this brothers video, and the water for the brothers who were sharing, okay, the precepts on the comment board. I'll say shalom.